held me tight. Safety as the bottle in my hand. And when the man.
So I started singing whenever I was 3 years old in church, and started playing guitar when I was 6.
Here we go, boy.
There's a lot of different reasons why I started. One, I played t-ball and I sucked, and so I wanted to do something I could be good at, and so nobody around here was doing music, so I thought, well, we'll give it a shot. And I always liked old country music. I would say the main influence, the reason that I started into music was my granddad. He couldn't play guitar, he couldn't sing, but he just really loved country music, and that kind of changed my life and shifted me to go the music route.
It's called My Daddy's Dad, and goes a little something like this. Hope this makes you think of your grandparents. Born in 1947, prayers sent down from heaven.
You know, some of the best things I've written, I wrote in 15 minutes. And there's good things I've written in like 2 years. So, you know, it all kind of is a variable of what it hits your heart and how it comes out through your pen and paper. So the name of the record is My Daddy's Dad, and it's a tribute to my granddad. My Daddy's Dad is a song that I was doing in my live shows, and I was noticing a lot of people were really liking the song. And like, you know, I'd get standing ovations with it and stuff like that. So to me, that's a good indicator that I might need to get this thing out so people can listen to it. It seemed like it was really helping people, and as an entertainer, when you see something like that, that's what you need to do.
It's my daddy's dad. He's the reason why I play and sing.
My papa, he was definitely one of the biggest inspirations in my life. Like I said, he couldn't play music. He could play the radio though, and he did that very well because we always listened to good stuff. But he was just a great country music fan and a lover. And I saw how much he loved the music, and I was like, why does Granddad like this so much? So I kind of just started asking him questions about it, and we'd have long conversations about country music and stuff. And that's how I got to get to know him really well. And I think there's a lot of grandpas out there like that. And so that's kind of why I wrote the song My Daddy's Dad too. It was a tribute to him, and it's really just him in a song. The best way to get to know my granddad is just to listen to it. It's what my grandmother says, listen to that song.
Stubborn man with an iron hand, just like my daddy's dad. He's the reason.
So, you know, I would say the kind of man he was, you know, he at 19, his dad passed away. And so he had to take over our farm. And so he started farming, and he raised burley tobacco. You know, back in the day, that's the old stuff. And then he started on cows about the time I come along, so 20 years ago. But he'd raise about 20 acres of tobacco, which for those of you that don't know anything about tobacco, that's a whole hell of a lot of a plant, of any plant. And so he was just one of the hardest working individuals I've ever met in my life, and was so modest about himself. And just was a great guy, and I think everybody needs a grandpa like I had.
Growing up, he was the greatest grandpa any boy could have. My daddy